morning to your afternoon in Europe. I am Jean Bershani. We are at the Tempio di Danza in New York. We welcome you to our continuation of the Delphic spirit and the Delphic festival of this early summertime. We have today something very beautiful in continuum of the revelation we always seek from the Delphic, and none more real than the powerful rock and stone and manifestations in marble of the Delphic sanctuary itself, which hearkens to all sculptural beauty and power, which is our first subject with Edouard Lestournelle of France. He is for us the very proud recipient of the Paulette Laudier Delphic Flame Award of this year. And he shall present to us a subject so important to us that we bring to bear sculpture. The exact title is To Sculpt Your Life, the embodiment of the beautiful arts that are the Delphic. In harmony, in communion, let us meet now Edouard.
Good morning, everyone. So we'll go through workshop concerning sculpture and life in general. The sculptor and the sculpture are both going to be each one of us. So I'll try to do my best in English. I've never done a workshop in English like this. So the workshop in body self-expression as means of personal development, as well as social, artistic, cultural, physical, emotional, spiritual development. I just want to come back a little on the Delphic ideal, as the festival is in Delph, and concerning the Delphic ideal, we spoke about it during the festival week, and I want to come back to the symbol of the tripod, which is an important symbol in Delph. The tripod has spiritual, the body, and the mind expression, symbolism, and this is also probably why the Apollo god was chosen for Delph, the Apollo temple eriged in Delphi. So Apollo is a god of light, the god of balance, the god of art with music and dance. And for all those reasons, he is a very good god to bring and spread the Delphic ideal. So this is with this background that I thought about this workshop and the sculpture. So we talked about choosing a sculpture, a human sculpture. So the best would be to, if you had chosen one, then you will work with this sculpture in mind. And if you don't have chosen one, then you can just think about a god or a very important character, a human person that has an important values and important had brings something important for you in life, for humanity, for example, that can be very helpful, having that character in mind. So I'm gonna let you think about that character so you can really have the emotion, your minds, and your intentions towards this character. Okay. For now, just to get on slowly with it, I previously set up a little warm-up, but very gentle. So if you had a chair nearby yourself, you can sit on the chair and we'll try to find the best position for yourself, for your body, to be in order to save your energy and to foster your vitality. So we have different volumes in your body. You have, for example, when you stand up, you have all different volumes from the floor to your head. When you sit down, what we'll try to do is having your legs properly on the floor, feet on the floor, and be conscious about how you sit on the floor. Feel your weight, and also try to find the right position, the right angle from your bottom with your back. So if you're too much forward, that's not the right position for you. If you're too much backwards, that's not the right position either. So you can find the right angle. And try to find the sort of neutral point. Then, if you feel like you properly sit on the chair, you will try to move the highest part of your torso. So forward, side, backwards also, and try to find the neutral point also. So it's like building up from the bottom. So we did try to find the right angle here, and also the highest part of your torso. And now we try with the head. So try to feel with your body the right position with your head. Sidewise and front, backward, forward. So you can close your eyes to feel better, and then you can open your eyes. Be present with your body, with your feeling, and also with the outer part around yourself. Once you have found the right posture, neutral, saving energy, you can breathe normally, not trying to breathe differently that you should breathe naturally. Just not changing anything, but being conscious of your rhythm of breathing and to listen to those rhythm, those movements of your breathing, your breath. You can put one hand on your belly just to feel with your hand also the movement. And with the hand you can, I'll show you on the screen if you want, you can exaggerate the movement keep breathing naturally. It's not trying to move your hands, move your belly following your hand, is more trying to move your hand following your belly with your natural breathing. Okay, we can keep breathing normally. Leave your hands on sides, both arms relaxed. And we can roll in, I don't know how to say, it's like you put your head slowly with the natural weight of your head, you let it go forward, down, like a little snail. And you keep going down and rolling your spine, and you can keep going on and on and on to the lowest part you can, as is still comfortable. And you can feel your spine bones little by little and rolling. Once you're at the lowest part, you will, so don't come back now, you will come back. Imagine it's like a necklace of pearls, your spine bones, and you want to come back with each pearl on top of the other one, being conscious about it. So you leave your weight of your head down, and it's like building up. And the head will be last. And you will try to come back to that neutral position in one go. Okay, so we can try to now just with your head look at the left hand side slowly and come back front and the right hand side. Come back front, going down a little bit, just the head, and come back slowly. And we can go up, and come back. So we'll do one turn from the right hand side, up, left, and down, and come back, left, up, right. And when you finish, you come back front, looking at forward. And you can put your hands in front of your belly as we did earlier. And let's try to move our hands as we did earlier, following our breathing. And at the same time we do that, we'll do our head turn again, the go and return with the head, while you follow your breathing with your hands. So being at the very much listening to your breathing. Very good. So all of this awakens the body gently, and also it awakens your brain and your mind, because we're focusing on different things at the same time and trying to adjust different moves at the same time, like listening to the breathing, following it with the hands, moving the head, and listening to the body. And all that helps to create new neurons and neuron connections, which is very important for resilience in your life. So, which is part of our subject. So now, we can stand up and walk naturally, quite slow. And while you walk naturally quite slow, you will also try to find your neutral position, posture. The connection between your feet, your belly, your spine, your chest, your waist, your neck, and the top of the head. Once you have found your neutral position, be conscious also about your gaze. The best posture for your eyes, for your gaze, is to look at the horizon or a little bit higher, like horizontal. We have deep muscles connected to our eyes, which contribute to your general posture. So all your posture and your muscles of your body will adapt to where you look at. If we look at the floor, all your posture will be curving to help you going towards the floor, which is not what we want. We want to be open and prevent for our years coming. Now we'll focus on each feet. We have different phases in the walking. So it's important to, you can focus on one foot while you walk, and very important to go from the heel towards the toes. The anatomy, the functional anatomy is made like this. All your weight is going into your heel, and then we have 3 different arches into the below the foot to permit the weight to be there and also to transfer the weight forwards. So it's like the reception with the heel, then transfer, and then the propulsion with the front of the foot. And you can exaggerate a little bit this move using more your heel and more your toes, and lifting a little bit more your legs and your knees. And then you can even use a little bit more balance. I mean, work on your balance by going, when you go forward on your toe, you go higher a little bit, you push, so you are just on one foot and toes, and the other foot. Not too long, just like a passage. And always start with your heel at the next step. So you will feel the balance is sometimes a little bit tricky, but this sort of exercise helps a lot your deep muscles, and it helps you also to live longer with a balanced body. And now you can use your arms also. So I had to explain for the rest, but now we can also include your arms. And find some freedom into each cell of your body. Into your feet, into your legs, into your hands, into your head. And you can move like wherever you want, starting to do some movements with your arms. You can touch other parts of your body and go somewhere with it. Keep breathing naturally. If you need a deeper breath for your move, it helps sometimes. And now you will try to imagine you are into, how do you call that, muddle? Like when the earth, the soil is watery, and when you walk on it, it's like it sticks your feet. And imagine you have very heavy liquid around you, so it's not easy to move. It's not easy to move your arms, it's not easy to move your body, but still, and it needs more and more energy to move around because you're like a little bit blocked by the heaviness of that liquid. You can try to reach something with your arm in one side, come back. And at what point you try to freeze and you stop, you still breathe, and you go again. And you freeze. And you go again. You can try different levels. Sometimes go a little bit lower with your body, sometimes higher. And imagine you are into olive oil. We are still in Delphi, so olive trees are around. Olive oil is much lighter. It's not heavy and it's fluid. And you freeze. You try to find like a statue. So no movement anymore, just freeze. And you go, you can move again and freeze quite a few times, 2-3 times, whenever you want. Okay, and now you come back to the environment of air on the floor. And you will try to find the posture of the statue you have chosen. Or the character you have chosen will just help you to emerge a position with the intention that for you corresponds to that character. So just try to find a statue, the position you have chosen. So it's not a move anymore, it's just the statue you have chosen. You just try with your body to copy as closest as possible the statue you have chosen. So each part of your body, your foot, your feet, your hands, your fingers, your lips, and the intention also with your heart, the thought you have. And you can adapt the statue to the feelings or the desire, the feeling you have. If you feel like it would be something a little bit different, the hand the other way around, for example, or the gaze, the way you look. And once you have found the right posture with the right intention, I just suggest you to observe it from inside. You keep it physically and you observe it. If you wish, you can close your eyes to memorize that posture first with the conscience. For example, with words, like my arm is like this and my head is like this, just meaning, helping to remember. And also you can observe it like if you were a dragonfly from outside, like if someone sees you, you can observe it. It will help also to remember. And of course, the feeling, as we said. And with a feeling, you can feel your posture, which feet is feeling more your weight. If there is a body touching another part of the body, if there is a torsion, if there is any tension, any place relaxed in your muscles, the gravity. Okay, you can relax now. You have memorized your posture. And you can just relax your different part of your body. If you feel like, you can have a glass of water before we get on. And when you're ready, you can come back to your posture and go deeper into the environment of the meaning of who you are. The part of yourself which is now completely into the character. The context you have chosen. You are all marvelous, by the way. So of course, I can see it's very good because it's not acting. It's just being. It's a natural expression of being. So what we'll do is we'll just walk a little bit, and you walk around a little bit, still keeping those feelings and this conscience, this mindfulness. And when you are ready, you will come back not to the posture straight away, but imagine someone is building this statue, this sculpture. So imagine where this person is going to build it from a fruit, from which parts? You choose. And piece by piece, little by little, like when you are a kid with the soil, wet soil model, you make it up little by little. So try to find a way that you choose, which is going to be your way of building that posture. It could be 4 or 5 steps. It could be 10 steps to build it up. When I mean step, it can be walking, but it can be also where you are, and it can be just 4 or 5 moves or 10 moves. And you choose it like a choreography. So maybe do it a few times so you memorize the choreography of building your posture. It's like a journey that choreography quietly, easily come to be made without hesitation. It's interesting to remember how universe has made the earth so long ago, and then the earth enters a source of light with the different elements, emerged life, first mineral life, and then plant life with vegetation. And this helped to bring the animal life, which has allowed the human life. All this beautiful evolution of life emerged from earth, clay, and evolved with always more complexity and always more conscience. So I will invite you to live this evolution from clay to your posture. So mineral life, clay, and your posture is human, enriched as human include into itself. We include the mineral life, the plant life, and the animal life, and the human. So my suggestion is that you, as much as you can, go the closest to the floor and find a position where you will be feeling like clay, like soil, earth. You can be on your feet, you can be something that helps you to hold if you need. You can be lying on the floor, just find yourself your own way to express that stage of being clay. And from this, you will take your time to find very organically, very much adapted to your body and to your personality, a way of breathing first, finding light into yourself. Source of life is here. And little by little finding movement which gonna help you, and these forces, these powerful forces of life, earth, light, air, everything will help you to move little by little, and to go from the mineral to the plant life. Something grows from clay with roots inside and with something emerge out of clay. You can take the rhythm you want. I will just give some words for you to be ready. From that plant life, you will find also a way to be into the animal life, which is a level a little bit higher. And then from the animal life, you will find a way to come back into both legs, as we are by biped. And it's important you find your time, as this is a process, and the rhythm is yours. And finding your way on the posture. So when you are back to your sculpture you have chosen, built through the choreography you have made, you can feel you are erased, anchored to the ground and connected to the sky with the stars and the light. So you can link now to the character you have chosen. And that sculpture you can give some more life, bringing your own character and your own movement. And I'll let you find a way to finish your movements where your intention, your body, your breathing, your gaze, your conscience would be accord together. And engram those feelings in memory, in your body memory, in your mind memory, and in your heart. You have been beautiful. I wish to thank you very much.
Oh, wonderful, Edouard. So and all. So beautiful. So exquisitely legato that we could enter so gradually and be filled so fully and travel so far to the Delphic. From the very beginning, you allowed us each to seize permission to return directly to Delphi and to espouse, to wed again the gorgeous energy there and be made whole and unite what is below to above in your marvelous way. Profoundly beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you very
You
much.
bring us to ultimate center and ground and sky. And now we shall have, in 15 minutes, we shall have Zoe, and we look forward. Prepare your beautiful silks. But in the meantime, we have been made from stone, but still of stone. Now next, it's as if we will drape the sacred stones. They will go from pure nudity to the next octave of experience in being dressed. Thank you, beautiful ones. Thank you, Edouard.
You've been marvelous. Thank you very much.